Hi, welcome to L4M. In this video, we will talk about triangles and congruent triangles. Okay, let's think about 3 points in plane which do not lie on the same line. The points A, B, C, there are 3 points which are not on the same line. If I join these 3 points using line segments AB, BC, and AC, the closed figure which I get here is called a triangle. Okay, so this is triangle. So triangles are named according to their vertices, and we write this triangle, we denote it as triangle ABC. Okay, that's the notation. So these 3 points A, B, C are called the vertices of our triangle. These are the vertices of triangle ABC. Just A, it's a vertex, B is a vertex, C is a vertex. Vertices is the plural form. Okay. The line segments AB, BC, and AC or CA, these are called the sides of the triangle ABC. And lastly, angle BAC, angle ABC, angle BCA, these are the angles of triangle ABC. But most of the time, instead of saying angle BAC, we just say angle A. Instead of saying angle ABC, we just say angle B, and similarly angle C here. That's why I will write that short form, angle A, angle B, and angle C. Those are called angles of the triangle ABC. Okay, and lastly, I want to talk about the perimeter of triangle ABC. So, perimeter of triangle ABC, that's the sum of the lengths of its sides. So, that's AB plus BC plus AC. Okay, in the future, for perimeter of triangle ABC, I will use this notation. Perimeter of triangle ABC is equal to AB plus BC plus AC. Okay, what about congruent triangles? Two triangles are called congruent triangles if they perfectly overlap when you put one of them on the other. For example, look at these two triangles. If I take the red triangle and put it on the blue one, their vertices, their sides, and their angles, they completely and perfectly overlap and coincide. Okay, such two triangles are called congruent triangles. Let's say that this is the triangle A, B, C, and this is the triangle A1, B1, C1. Okay, when we overlap two congruent triangles, their vertices, their sides, and their angles perfectly coincide in pairs. So, for example, when you check the vertices, A and A1, B and B1, C and C1, they perfectly coincide in pairs. Side AB and side A1, B1, AC and A1, C1, BC and B1, C1, they perfectly coincide in pairs. And similarly, angle A and angle A1, B and B1, C and C1, they perfectly coincide in pairs. Okay, so if these two triangles are congruent, we denote it by triangle ABC is congruent to triangle A1, B1, C1. This is the notation we use to write two congruent triangles. This symbol is the symbol of is congruent to. Okay? So if two triangles are congruent, then their sides and their angles are respectively, right, in pairs equal. For example, remember the previous pair of congruent triangles, triangle ABC and triangle A1, B1, C1. So if triangle ABC is congruent to the triangle A1, B1, C1, C1, then their sides are respectively equal first. So side AB is equal to side A1, B1, side BC is equal to side B1, C1, side AC is equal to side A1, C1. So then first AB is equal to A1, B1, BC is equal to B1, C1, and AC is equal to A1, C1. Sides are respectively equal. And also their angles are respectively equal. So angle A is equal to angle A1, angle B is equal to angle B1, angle C is equal to angle C1. And angle A equals angle A1, angle B equals angle B1, and lastly angle C equals angle C1. Okay? Again, if two triangles are congruent, and for example, if we are uh, given the sides of the triangle, then we should understand that opposite to equal pairs of sides of two congruent triangles lie equal pairs of angles, for example. For example, if triangle ABC is congruent to the triangle A1, B1, C1, and if we are given the information about the sides, for example, AB is equal to A1, B1, BC equals B1, C1, AC equals A1, C1. Okay, let's write it here. Let triangle ABC is congruent to triangle A1, B1, C1, where AB equals A1, B1, BC equals B1, C1, and AC equals A1, C1. Then, opposite to equal sides, we must have equal angles. For example, opposite to BC and B1C1, BC and B1C1 are one pair of equal sides. So opposite to these sides, I see angles A and A1. So angle A and angle A1 are one pair of equal angles. So then angle A equals angle A1. Similarly, opposite to the other pair of equal sides, AC and A1C1, I see angle B and angle B1. So angle B equals angle B1. And lastly, opposite to uh, last pair of equal sides, AB and A1B1, we have the angles C and C1. Angle C equals angle C1. We should have the same idea this time when I switch angles and interchange angles and sides in this sentence. So if two triangles are congruent, similarly, if two triangles are congruent, and we are given that we are given the angles this time, then opposite to equal pairs of angles of that triangle, we should see equal pairs of sides. For example, let's say that again, triangle ABC is congruent to the triangle A1, B1, C1. triangle ABC is congruent to triangle A1, B1, C1. And we are given this time angles. Angle A, it's given that angle A equals angle A1, angle B equals angle B1, and angle C equals angle C1, for example. This is given, okay? So it's given that triangles are congruent. It's given that angle A equals angle A1, angle B equals angle B1, and angle C equals angle C1. Okay, in this case now, opposite to equal pairs of uh, angles, we must see equal pairs of sides. For example, opposite to equal pairs of angles C and C1, we have the sides AB and A1, B1. So AB must be equal to A1, B1. Similarly, for the other pair of equal angles, A and A1, we have these two opposite sides, these two sides opposite to A and A1, BC and B1C1. So the next pair of equal sides should be BC and B1C1. And similarly, AC should be equal to A1C1. These are the sides opposite to the last pair of equal angles, which are B and B1. Okay, so I think that's all for today. Thank you so much for being with us. Stay with L4M, follow our videos and subscribe our channel, please. See you in next video. Bye.